Press I to open up your inventory and equip yourself. The player menu is where you can find all sorts of important information about Henry and the surrounding world. It is divided into 6 sections between which you can move to the right and left. You can see which section of the player menu are in the upper signpost. There's a map, journal, inventory, player info, and codex. We've got all the normal stuff, but they did do some new requirement things, which works out well. Current stats down here, current encumbrance and money, weapon belt slots. This is also new. We have a new slot system with bags and weapons, which is awesome. And also, I just realized something. We don't really need to pick one weapon in this playthrough, do we? Like, we could carry around a polearm, and a mace and a shield, and a longsword, and then just adapt to the current situations. Interesting. Yeah, in the first game, I definitely, like, mained a weapon, but I'm starting to realize we don't really need to do that this time. Head protection always under helmet, gambeson always under chest armor, quilted hose always under leg armor, and shoes always under spurs. Okay. What about weight and stuff? Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. But I mean, to be fair, by the end of the game, I would literally ship around small countries worth of armories when selling. So, you know, having a couple extra weapons on my back doesn't seem too out of scope there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and then one of those slots is going to have to be a ranged weapon, too. Yeah. Hey, Ali DP, what's up, buddy? Okay. Oh, and then we also have outfits in this one. This is so good. I wanted this in the first game so bad. So now we can have, like, an I'm walking around town loadout, an I'm being sneaky with a bow loadout, and my fully armored loadout. I can't wait to check this out, dude. Awesome. There's our 3 different things right there. You just hit O, and it cycles right to them. Now, I'm very curious how they're going to do the weight with these loadouts. I'm assuming it's all going to be the same, but yeah, we'll have to see how they do all that. Okay, put that on, put the coifon, and then the hat. Perfect. Okay, here we go. Hi. Shall we start?
So, should we start?
Ready?
I never knew Cohh would nerd out so hard on this. I wonder what he's like at a Ren fair. I have never been to a Ren fair.
Hang on. This time, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress. Is that the best
I like
you've
that.
got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Cohh sword, Cohh bonk.
You want to wear me down like that?
Boom.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself while you're attacking. You still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. That's the way. Nice.
Oh, hold on. Is there an animation when you block?
Good.
Oh, no, it's good. Okay.
What are you doing? Cover. That's the way.
Huh. So there's
That's
a
enough.
small animation.
No one's ever
before
won a
you
duel
block.
just by blocking.
And you can't.
You've got to make an opening.
If
to
you're doing the
strike back.
animation when the swing
And
hits
you
you,
do
you
that
don't block.
by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Pretty good. That's it.
Perfect.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Good,
Boom.
Henry.
I really,
Sweet.
really like this system as opposed to the old one. It's a lot more reactive.
Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered.
This
where
is
he's not
interesting.
holding his weapon.
I don't really know
You
how this
defend,
system works yet.
and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
So he's clearly defending on his left, so we'll go after his right.
Nice.
I wonder if that's just all it is.
Good riposte. Nice work, Henry. All right, all
Okay.
right.
Yeah, just
I
always
get
go
it.
for, like, the
For
opera-
Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Oh, good point.
Let's
yeah.
have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard. First hit.
That was some wallop.
Get our stamina back.
Nice technique. Did you see that? Go for it.
Ow! Kurva!
Nice.
Oh, hold on.
Fuck me! How do you do it?
Okay, Danny, bro. Okay, I love you so much, but you can't keep, like, resting on my mouse pad. He's literally, like, I'm moving the mouse around, and he's, like, pushing his butt on my hand. Like, okay, I'm just gonna lay, like, right here. You just keep using the mouse. I'm just gonna lay on top of it. It's cool.
That's what I thought, mate.
The thing is, I'm trying to hit, like, where he's not.
How do you do it?
Oh,
Go for it.
but he keeps, like, snapping to that side. Makes me wonder if I'm doing it wrong. Whoa! What was that? Whoa. Was that good side? Was that a stamina?
Do it!
That's what I thought.
Fuck me!
Yeah! Got him.
I yield! Enough!
Beautiful.
Fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trusky.
Applause, if you please.
Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Feels good, man. Oh, yeah, it feels so much better than the first game. It feels so much better. It is night and day.
So who won, gentlemen?
It seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
Now, this is super cool. So this is one of the little parts where we get to kind of choose how our previous playthrough went. So there's not any save game importing, but we can tailor what happened in the history of our playthrough to the new game.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Good show. What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Good show. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
Rest in peace,
If
Wayne.
you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Oh my. Anon viewer said no save importing. Why did they do that? Save game importing is something you can only really do if you plan on doing it from the very beginning, because you need to have all of the mechanisms and things in place in the previous game to properly track it all, and then properly import it into your new game, and then have the new game like have all the different things needed for the import. So it's like Mass Effect did it a long time ago, yeah, but they planned that from foundationally from the first Mass Effect. So it's a little bit different. Yeah, it's not, you know, also this system is frankly not only easier, but if you want to change anything, it becomes very easy to do that too, which is kind of nice. So maybe you messed up in your first playthrough somewhere. Well, now you can just kind of, you know, fix it. So, let's see. I had to drag you out strength. I dragged you apart agility. You could have, let's do speech. I cleared things up with the husband.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away,
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot,
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa.
Teresa?
She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
and
Come
she
on
saved
now.
my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Listen up. I'll tell you what that girl can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off,
Enough, enough. You want to be a chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel? For shame.
Wow.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Maybe stealth? I think we did scholarship when we played last time, but I kind of want to do stealth. Let's do stealth.
in the camp with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
Oh, yo! Over 100,000 players on Steam. Congrats to the devs.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Now, this is a time also, this is pretty cool. It looks like you have the option to stay silent, but what it actually is the option too of you don't need to know more about this. So we are going to do it.
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Yeah, I'm gonna do sword. Yeah.
The sword is the weapon of a master.
To start
Balanced,
with, yeah.
Fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
Ah, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
Chief
What
Wahoo.
are you on about?
Enough.
Agreed.
Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Is this the full release? It absolutely is.
Go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
What's with that wolf howling? Oh, no, that was winds howling. You have to listen a little closer.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt.
That is entirely too many buttons. Just saying.
Like I've just shed 40 pounds.
How are the kittens doing? All right.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Look in the bottom right of the screen in this next part. I think it's here.
You were right about our stench. Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
Oh, maybe I missed it. Hold on. I think we missed it.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What were we looking for? They put in a little dinosaur.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
He turned Ferengi out of nowhere. I know, right?
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close.
Bro, this is KCD2? It is. And I love how at the very beginning of the game, we are using stealth as it should be used
Bathing. Come on.
to sneak up
Let's
on
get closer.
females. Love it.
Shit. One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to
Oh, this is the
others.
new distraction
Funny,
mechanic.
she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
All right. What was that?
Just having that mechanic is going to make stealth so much more interesting in this game. Oh, man. Is it just me or did the game look better when you did a 3-hour playthrough on YouTube? I did change computers, but every single thing is identical outside of that. Yeah. Look, I mean, it looks incredible on this end. How's it look on YouTube, YouTube? Yeah, YouTube says it's looking great. Keep in mind, this will look better on YouTube. It is higher resolution, better bitrate. Like, yeah. There's a reason we got like 4,000 people watching on there. Oh,
Henry, I told you to... Oh my fucking God, you're a... We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Oh. Oh. Oats.
Oh, fuck. A letter. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away. Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey!
We must save the females! That's right, Pierce, your friend.
What's going on here?
Well said.
Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run! Catch them! Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine!
You don't mess with the females. Jeez.
What are you gaping at? Shoot!
Okay, real talk.
There, you idiots! After them!
The first time we saw this, I thought he was telling those archers to shoot the lady. And I was like, oh, that's bloody. That's
Did you learn to
brutal.
swim? Just now. Fucking armor. them! We'll cut them off on the other side!
Oh, his horses, quick!
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Boy said what?
Shit.
Huh? What?
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
That's a sound.
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. And lead the way.
Cohh looks like a kid in a candy store playing this game. Dude, these games are what I live for, man. Like this stuff is being able to enter these worlds and just be in them is one of my favorite things to do. Period.
Pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Some people travel. Some people have like super nice artistic hobbies. You know, like this is what I do. This is what I do. This is like my reading a book or watching movies. Like this is what I do. You're a wanted man. The hair icon under the compass signals what's happening around you. Right now, enemies are searching for you. You can find an explanation of all the stats under the main menu. Help behavior indicator. Yeah, if you actually get hit by an arrow or really anything, if you have anything large that is in your body that shouldn't be, you generally never want to pull it out. A little bit of real talk there. Unless you're sure, unless you have the medical knowledge to be sure that it is not in something important, a lot of times pulling the item out can actually make you bleed to death. So, yeah. You don't want to do that. Mm-hmm.
They mustn't get away. Got that?
If you got anything NSFW from you, or NSFW from that, that's on you. That's not on me.
And then kill them. No.
Anyway, remember chat, never pull out, ever.
You, watch the middle of the guard.
We can't
Keep
go
your
this
eyes
way.
peeled,
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You
All
watch
right, this
side
time
of
let's
the
not awkwardly bug the game. Thankfully, the devs aren't here to make it even more awkward, so that's good.
Come back and give me a full report. Footprint.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
What happened? So, when I was playing this game with the devs, Hans comes up here and says, we need to wait for the guard. So me and all my bright thinking, I was like, oh, I got this. And I walked forward and I threw a rock over and the guard went to look at it. And then I went back to Hans and Hans just sat there waiting for the guard to move. So after 5 minutes of waiting, we decided I should probably reload the checkpoint. Yeah. So anyway, wait for this guy to move. Don't throw a rock. Yeah. The best part about it is Toby, who is so quick on his feet. He was just cracking jokes about it the whole time. It was great. So, funny enough, I think they actually fixed that in the release patch, so we're okay. Yeah. Also, thanks, Carol.
Got to get to that tree.
One sec. Boop. Great.
Come ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck.
Oh, somebody said, am I going to be playing this game in the Cozy stream? Yes. We are going to be playing this game like 24 hours a day when I'm not sleeping or doing stuff with my kids.
Coming here. Stand still.
Shouldn't you be keeping watch instead?
But in the Cozy streams, we'll do more side-oriented stuff. I'm going to try not to do main story in the Cozy streams. We'll do like hunting and skill ups and side stuff and, you know. For the EU folks, we'll keep the main story to the day and afternoon streams. I don't want you guys to miss anything.
No, no, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Does the Cozy Stream go on YouTube? It absolutely does. Every minute of this playthrough will be in a nice playlist in 30-minute increments on YouTube. Yep. We'll also have the full VODs on YouTube as well, if you want to skip through them.
Hey? Han,
Please drink some
there's more of them
water.
up top.
Honestly, I don't know how to say this any other way. I tried to do it in like a cool, sexy way. Now I'm just saying you need to drink some water. You look so dry. Like human sandpaper with a sawdust haircut. It is actually amazing to see. Like it is a modern marvel, but I'd love to see it wet.
So for those who know Ben Starr, critically acclaimed voice actor, he made some custom voice alerts for the channel. And that was one of them. Ben Starr, you are a national treasure. Thank you. that one's a rare one. He made like 3 quick ones, and then that one. And that one only plays 1 out of like 60 times. So it's pretty great. He made a couple long ones for some of the other alerts too that were, I think, Barry put in.